Vistaprint is where your big ideas become bold apparel, so you can wear and share your brand and custom.
Hello, how is everybody? It has been a week, and it's only Tuesday. I love it when that's the case. But that should not matter much because God damn it, I forgot to open up my PNG tuber. Every time. Well, it's not every time, but it's most times. Most times this happens, but I'm going to say every time to add more dramaticism to it. Okay. Let's see. No. Alright. So then we go... what kind of ice cream are you looking to get? You know what? Might make this just a bit smaller. Yeah. And then, game audio, it should still be on Disco Elysium, yeah. And it's showing, so let's go ahead and get things on the road. Last time we were playing, we were talking to these chuckleheads, and apparently they had locked someone in a building. So we have the key to that now, and they also, I think they told us to talk to her again?
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Yeah, I'll help you,
Great.
alright.
Let us know if there's any progress, will ya?
The
We've
others
been
told me
waiting
you
for
went
weeks,
inside
eh?
the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
Alright.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
I've got one of those.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
You were wrong. I do believe you.
Why?
It seems too ludicrous for a lie.
I guess so. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Alright.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Ah, okay, maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Alright, well, let's go unlock it, I guess. While we still have daylight. Well, it's like 8, so daylight is subjective. Used a lot of the daylight, and guess I can't go that way. Right, it was under this way. Well, we have that key, and we can use it here.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Open the padlock with the key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Alright, pull
As
the
you
doors.
do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area, its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum. In the heart of the city.
Whoa. Whoa. Strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Okay? Let me get the flashlight. Grotesque wooden figure looks half-finished. Feels like he's trying to become one with the church. The figure was added later, it's not part of the original church. It's over here. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Quick save. Blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Oh, the radio frequencies. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. Portable Harman Wowshy tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Someone siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. Wait, this is like the same thing that I saw.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks like the one in the doomed commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
Alright, wait, let me just investigate it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Those aren't diamond-shaped, those are circular. Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening.
Oh, it's her again.
Votre accident en Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeat Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you? I looked inside the core, but the tape on the film it just said Log Fed Mar. Yvonne, it's me again.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the film it just reads Log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Fuck!
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Fortress accident, like the one in the Doom commercial area?
I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else I can help you with? Sleep well, Fortress accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print. Nothing happens.
Damn. Alright, well, let's look around. I'll take that and shoes. Mesk Banger's red brooks. Empathy in someone else's shoes. What am I giving? Composure and savoir-faire. The dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motive sewn into the tongue. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. Spider spun its web around the blue card pillar. Crack painted glass, colorful. Oh. Mesk Banger's silk scarf. Bangers don't cry. This huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red-on-red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and mesk floral motives. Nice. What flavor did you get? Don't say cold. The figure drawn in the frost in the window depicting a deer. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems
Nah, cool, that's fine. I just want to have a conversation, but if you're insistent on stonewalling me, sure, be that way.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp my feet and clap my hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as I can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Can't hear shit. Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe they wanted to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to? Because I'm afraid of failing that. I want to see if there's something I can do to... Well, I can do that right in the middle of this, right? Yeah, it's perception. Yep. Okay. Fuck.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork.
Trying
The
to make
sense
out
of a great height.
something, anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
It's the fucking crab man!
Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently. The crab man.
Say nothing, be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
And who told you I was a scared little pussy?
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already.
Oh, hell no. No way. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't need anything else about alcohol use. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence, and you don't even know it.
No, I'm very in touch with my suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. What do you think you are, some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. I wouldn't drink. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother.
The wasteland
I'm
of
only
reality.
the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
Rhetoric! Status report! Fuck man, I don't know!
Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege, save him perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
If you're not a crab, then what are you?
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you carve all those sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
I see what you've done there. It's as if these figures are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother herself. And you've got some nice curves going on there. Seems a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of female bodies. Honestly, I don't get it, but all these figures look half-finished.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crabman and woodcarver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
I lost so many people losing their memory a certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but it's like I gotta create a whole new me, start again from scratch. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name is Harrier Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, I said. She is one who can be painted or sculpted.
Okay.
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
You sure you just didn't switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Let's agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
I still don't
I know
understand.
it will take time.
I still don't understand
Don't
what you're
sweat.
doing at the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing something?
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to
Yo,
its
what's up?
peasant origins.
Now are you gonna tell me the flavor of ice cream?
He lost his cool there for a moment.
Nice.
Seems you hit some nerve.
How'd you ever find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction
No, I don't.
work
Please
here,
explain the joke.
back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Okay.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
Are these yours? Show him the scarf and shoes.
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them.
No, you
I
mistake.
don't
This
need
is
them
Tiago the Crab Man.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
Right, I had
The
other
sinewy
questions.
figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here a long time. Do you know what the church, why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of
Yeah.
it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Wait, do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So, what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I
Oh, bet.
go.
I thought he was going to be like, no, I worship the mother of silence. That's going to be loud as hell.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Awesome!
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Points to the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Due to nightclub where you can't get hearing damage? Maybe. Esa vieta muy estudiosa. You want to run that through Google Translate, Saturn?
Viaita is
Oh.
grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a vieta?
No. I just call her viejita because of
Viejita.
her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
You don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me. How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
Or search through her radio computer.
Have you by any chance heard the viejita say the password in her, to her radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
That very studious little old lady. That's adorable.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes identifying regional trends in the interest of public safety, of course.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Gotcha.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Okay.
I think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
It's relevant to my investigation to see if you can fucking throw down on the dance floor, Kim. That's what the real investigation is. Look, Lily's murder could wait. Seeing if you can fucking tear it down is priority number one.
The machine's keyboard,
Play.
the speaker.
Good evening. Votre
Let's try this
good.
again.
Please
Afterlife
repeat.
death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access
The little nihilist. I
filament.
figured it like... I figured it was like the nihilistic lady or something like that.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do?
Nah.
Sleep well.
The machine's keyboard.
Print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity.
Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Okay. Dude, they named the club Afterlife. I'm done. This small, shadowy creature has begun following me around. It seems to watch me from around corners, but will sometimes sit nearby me, its glowing eyes looking up at me. I think I should keep this to myself for now. A data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi. Who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be her former co-workers.
Fifth entry?
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
Yeah, no, what if this
Keep
actually
reading.
has to...
I'm interested now.
Yeah,
I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
read the sixth entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay,
Is she talking about?
read the seventh entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Huh.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
What could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them.
Why
No
is
ripples.
it doing this? It's not keeping up with the chat. It's constantly... Hold on. I'm gonna close out my app, open Twitch again, go to Stream Manager, and hopefully it doesn't tell me to keep more messages below. I know there are more messages below. Keep me apprised. Please. Okay. I'm guessing the speaker broadcast. But how fast can it fly? God damn it! Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's doing that. But how fast can it fly across country on Leyden? I don't know. Well, it depends on the kind of swallow, I guess. Guessing the speaker broadcasting some weird audio wave. Well, it seems like
March 51.
it's
Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music.
Oh.
One neo-disco song over and over again.
what?
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
She must be describing a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
Ninth entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer. The storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
Read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also, some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Hello. Hi. Who are you? Speak.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
Damn, typical CS nerd.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access coalition military data links. We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. We're not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. Certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
So, how long you been living here, ma'am? I just noticed the shadow.
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Hey, are you the lead programmer of We're All Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Yo. Oh my god, why is this? Maybe if I do it like that, it will keep me apprised.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen the Crab Man? Fuck, no! Why is it like that? Oh, God. Why is... Okay. Slow mode. Colors. Oh, there's... I don't know, it's just acting up, but you know he's around?
Yes.
He's seen you. He's seen you.
And?
And the crab man. Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
REM Prefect, that's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna, it is processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Not really.
Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Wait, what's on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region.
Alright.
It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
Like love. And the AR-1, it's a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
What are you doing with your radio computers?
I'm working.
Okay, but like on what?
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Isn't your REM Prefect radio computer made exclusively for the government use?
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
So why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIN Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards. So I had to upgrade.
Okay.
Besides, owning a RAIN Prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see REAM prefects in every police department, for example.
How'd you get your hands on it?
I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade RAIN Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as RAIN Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain.
She may be fluent. Harry switched to lead speak. There is a puzzle in Silent Hill F which requires you to read lead speak. It's really funny. What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIN Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Yeah.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
What are you doing in the abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Yeah, wait, hold on a minute. You're just asking questions not to people.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I want to go solve. I want to solve a murder so I can go home. I don't even understand what we're talking about. Let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Hit it with a tachyon burst? Oh yeah, let me see if I can find those with the $22 I have.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow.
Yes, with the $22 I have, I'll do exactly that.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why
Because
not?
it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about enotic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Xavier doesn't connect to me, connect here. It just doesn't connect here. Not like disco does, anyway. Wow, that was quick. Why do you hate it? Have you ever actually listened to it? Like, actually listened to
Yeah. Like, all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they? Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right, but how do you feel about a club for enotic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice. A petting zoo, a place for animals, maybe some community space to help the elderly. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for enotic dance music. They said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Sure,
Good
Suna.
luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right. What the hell is this?
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body.
What does inspired
She is
rug whipping
impossibly
sound like?
tall,
Well, it sounds like
oval-faced
rug
and
whipping that's
sad.
particularly
A
inspired.
dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Yes, this floor is made out of floor.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
I have to be kind to myself. It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as I get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant
Damn,
smile.
you know she's
sunlit by the
she's
crack
breathing
in
like
the
he
glass.
knows. His nose just cleared up after an allergy season. Ooh. This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Ravachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Oh?
There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
Oh no.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure? Is this confidential information?
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Kim, are you a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
Okay.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've heard of this system.
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
A ruler?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Okay, when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also that she was gorgeous beyond beauty, draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed?
Yes! Big bummer! Boring history! Gotta keep it light, man! Keep it moving! Get fucked up instead!
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
Okay, how come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
What?
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was
I
declared,
like how this entire
and the
time I've
queen
just been
she
shining the
advised
light
for
directly
years
on
fell
her.
on
On
knees
her.
before her.
She was
was
fucking
so
hate me.
overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mess and the Occident, and even far away Supramuindi. Altogether, 21 of the 40 mundial nations of the time immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Crowning.
In a city called Advesperaskit in Vespa Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
Yeah, she must have been beautiful.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well. Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the Innocents.
There, I'm suddenly reminded of a comic I've seen bouncing around the 40K subreddits, to where someone made a comic of the Emperor of Mankind versus Sukuna during the final fight of Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's great. I really like it. But the one thing that I find hilarious is what he drew the Emperor of Mankind wearing. He was just wearing, you don't see him wearing it, you just see him throw it off, but like a button-down shirt, slacks, what looked to be like dress shoes or loafers, and a black tank top. Like, it's surprisingly normal for the Emperor of Mankind. Granted, he's got muscles upon muscles, glowing eyes, and like an iron halo glowing behind him.
Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man
I had to do it to him fit.
Said he
no, that is khaki shorts, a pink button down, and boat shoes.
And that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
If you're going the full distance, if I'm not mistaken, Lucky Luciano had an earring.
This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
No, there was something bad about her. I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day. Constantly surrounded by her terriers, she was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Okay.
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefreitor, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Glowing lungs, that's fucked up. She's not somehow connecting to the case. Why do we tolerate this bourgeois woman that long before we shot her? Nothing, just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. War criminal. And just looking around.
Okay. It's just that you've been looking at that window for quite long now. And it's cold in here. This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits.
I like visual calculus. This skill is cool.
Written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion.
Wait. Logic, visual calculus. That's logic. I think that's the only visual calculus thing I have. Oh no, that's also giving me... Okay, awesome.
The mother of humanism stands...
Nailing it!
The jigsaw
Yes!
of broken shards
Whoa!
falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned, or just hooligans looking for something to break.
Who's this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocent stay advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then, along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death.
Okay, I figured
After
more it was death.
Life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Lieutenant, this used to say afterlife, death, after...
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
What's the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Wow! Wow! Cool.
Ice cool.
God, I love you, Kim.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Alright, let's go talk to the hooligans, I guess. Oh. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long-forgotten style. Full of holes. Okay.
Hello again.
Alright, time to go back in.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Geez, the detective could be a... Yeah! Yeah. That is true. I did... So, you can internalize, what do they call it? It's like advanced racial theory, which is just racism, in order to get by a turbo-racist.
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. I'll see what I can do.
Saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
It's this one. Are you familiar with it?
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What did you want to ask about it?
What's it supposed to be?
The dead guy smiling.
What does it mean? Why is the dead guy
He
smiling?
defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death.
Okay. Come on, man. He's got to catch an Australian man who stole his guzzling. Oh,
Or
gotcha.
maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I'm thinking maybe the smiling dead guy is a symbol for communism. It's also dead, but doesn't care.
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
Seems awesome.
It is. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Hold on, let me talk to
Hi
him.
again. So, how are things going?
I gotta...
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, I gotta put on my logic fit. Extra logic. Does this give me logic? No, it doesn't. Okay. Drama, empathy, pain threshold. Is anything giving me a minus to logic? These give me logic. Okay. Nice one. Morale. Let me put away that. Tear from the street?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Got the church. I checked it out.
And?
I talked to
What
the crab
happened?
man. Actually, there's something else I want to talk about.
But do let us know if something changes in the church.
Okay. This dude talks to he's been huffing guzzling. Alright.
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Really? Because I could swear something's not adding up here.
How about you get out
What
and
the
breathe?
fuck?
The air in the tent is too thick for you to think clearly.
Alright. Boost logic. Try again.
Goodbye, officer. Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number
There we
of
go.
Things don't add up. Let's take a look.
Logic got hands.
How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, now gather round.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became the shadow you see now, but before that I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform. I was good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Yefrater. I could have been a captain, imagine that.
What happened?
Disco happened. Life tore me a new asshole. I did. I happened to myself. I don't know.
That's a real downer.
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Suna hinted that there's something else going on here, that I'm being naive. This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
Hey, man. Who knows what she's on about? I get it. She doesn't want us in the church. She's got something against us.
Who doesn't like to dance? She doesn't like to dance.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
I love... She's like, I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion.
One speaker They have won.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend? You have no headphones. Wouldn't Estelle need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one speaker system.
Don't worry, I have more. You have no headphones. Wouldn't Estelle need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
That Nosafed is here for its active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Likely pseudoephedrine, almost exactly the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab. You can't drink that shit, it'll kill you.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbreaker?
No, I literally just said it will literally kill you. If you drink distilled water, it will pull all the solutes out of your cells, have them shrivel up, and pop. Well, no, pop is the other way around, but they will fucking die. There is no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use the police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Preposterous, against the law, punishable by summary execution. Against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
So, what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Execute him!
The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
We do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on, it will work from there. I can be lenient. I don't really care, I just want to crack the case. Do what you want, and I'll do what I want.
Really?
Really. I wanted to ask you, really, I wanted to ask you.
You wanted to just ask me about something else.
Or you could tell me the plan for the church, or you could tell me the plan for the church really
He
was.
thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises.
So I
his
guess
hands.
gone is my fucking necktie.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershaw.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
How does that work?
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too! I couldn't feel the love at all!
So, what now?
This is it. Judgment.
Give me your cash! Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Get lost. I don't want to see you again. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for anodic music. It wouldn't work without the lab. No, I want the club. Proceed with the club.
Yeah!
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for anodic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
So there was never going to be a club in there?
There needs to be a club for anodic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time.
Yeah, fucking speak your truth, egghead.
We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Daft Punk beat starts with this guy. Right, let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on you.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
I'm a goddamn hero. Kim, I saved Disco.
Yes?
Oh. Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days
You've heard
late
the expression for
argues
today.
about his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that, Kim?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Kim? You're too good for me.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Kim is the perfect man.
Hello again.
Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan.
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the
He
truth.
believes
instead.
in me. Instead, you opted to omit the truth. It's the same thing. Should have tried harder. Misleading a cop is no joke. I don't care. I'm loco. I just want you to know that I know about the plan. It's the same thing. Misleading a cop is no joke.
I know. I should have been able to control them. And I will in the future. I promise. May I ask? What did you tell them?
Do what you will with your dance club plans. Just no drug labs, please.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
You see to that, Estelle. You're a good kid. Damn good kid.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Win who back? I just can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
But yes, this is a task of mine now.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Yes, what is it?
Oh.
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex wax. Why?
Because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like, what, is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism.
What was that new thought I got? Kingdom of Conscience. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. Wasteland of Reality. Insomnia. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life in a booze-filled belly dragging on the ground. Your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone-dry reality, maybe you can quit. I do want to quit. I will internalize the wasteland of reality. It's gonna take 20 hours. Fuck. Okay. I think... no, it's here. Map. Montanay's waterfront. I could talk to Gart about the bird I got. Hey, Gart.
Can I help you?
Gart, I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
I just want to apologize for breaking the Great Skua by bringing you this ruffed grouse.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
Nice.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
He liked it, Kim. He liked it.
Not actually about that.
Guard, I need to see karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up set style. Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? It's part of my quest for self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please, let me say I'm sorry. You're right. It's not the right time yet. Yeah, but Johnny Laws.
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
If it's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I pay my bills, and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Alright. Time to look my truth. Get up there, Harry.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look, Kim, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Put your lips against the microphone.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Fuck. What was my last sing? Shit. Shit.
The stage is all...
So,
Wait, hold on. It's drama. Drama is that. Drama is that. That's -1 drama. Let's bump. I don't have any more skill points. Fuck. Quick save.
The stage is...
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Dress code: insane silk dragon.
Karaoke carousel.
The
Fuck!
is...
Load the quick save.
The stage is...
So, are you ready for your thing?
The
Yes!
air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I still have the gloves on.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there.
That's Harry's voice?
The smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here.
Sing your truth, Harry.
But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
God damn! Harry's got some pipes on him!
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as a warmth of your body returns to you.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi. I'd like to dedicate this song to Gart for letting me sing it. It's all shit, Gart. I'd like to dedicate this song to the RCM. Please don't fire me. I don't want to dedicate this song to the Kim
The
Kitsuragi.
lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile.
He liked it! He liked it!
Away. He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Evening will come. We will sow the white sail. Workers of the world, unite! Thank you, Martinez. I'm curious if I'm able to sing, like, if I find other things. If I could, sing other bits of, or... If I could sing other, things. Or if Gart will let me. Thank you, Gart.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yeah, the church was actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually about love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rocked that shit. I told you I'd rock that shit. No, yeah, it's the voice of the ancient reptilian brain. No, of the yeah. It's also the voice that the corpse of Lely has in your dreams. Yeah, the church is actually my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing. I said my truth. Now I gotta go hit on a man.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Fuck, there's something new to say.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
No, yeah, which is... Boy, does that say something about Harry. Harry's not having a good time.
Yes?
I'm afraid... I think I might crash at the... Part of me wants to see if, Kasia is still here. If she hasn't already left.
Yes?
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Maybe she'll be back tomorrow. Well, Kim didn't have anything to say about it. Maybe she's somewhere else at this part of the night. You know, the last thing I might do is send that letter, for Everard. Without getting signatures for it.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. At 12, there is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, these people are gonna have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it. Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Indirect modes of taxation. Okay, so I can't do it here. It's about the end of the day. No, it's this. No, fuck. God damn it. The one thing I did press. Fisherman shacks.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
What's the documents? Document? Oh. How does this look nicer than the room I have in the Whirling? Oh.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of...
Oh no, I don't want to lose the expression.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Shaving the
The
right
water
call?
reflects back a vague
I can
image of your
shave?
face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
No, I like the mutton shop look. This is a little place I could sleep that I got from. Ooh! Ooh, that looks good. This swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has a really nice, roomy pockets, too. I do like how that looks, actually. But I want to wear my RCM Commander jacket. It's like a little... It's a place that I could stay without having to spend money at the Whirling.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
It's almost hard to square in my mind that this is the voice of Harry, because I've been saying every one of his lines, so I've been associating Harry's voice with mine.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance.
Well, I mean, I sang
Rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep.
I don't know.
Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth.
Maybe that's just how he sang that song.
The plotted flowers.
Because if this is
the
also
faces
me,
turning,
then that stands to
changing.
reason that Harry could also sound like this.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I don't want to, because measured steady progress isn't doing shit.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
That...
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go.
Thank you, Volition.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going on?
Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized.
Have you seen my shit recently? I've really gotten it together.
It's good that your personal business is in order, but we're talking about political matters of world historical import here. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build as much as 0.0002% of communism. But it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground. They live underground. These communists aren't men. They're mole people.
Will they help me fire up Mazov's socialist sausage grinder? But I'm part of the coalition authorities. Have I been persecuting communists this whole time?
Possibly. If you have been, it's only because you're a double agent, acting in furtherance of your long-term objectives. Listen to this. Do you really think you're the kind of person an underground communist cell would entrust with a mission that requires such discretion?
Maybe.
Regardless, what's past is past. You need to look forward to the work of building communism.
I don't know if I want to go searching for mole people.
They're not mole people. They're your comrades in the eternal class struggle. It's your task to find and join them.
Will they help me fire up Mazov's socialist sausage grinder?
Just between us, you may want to lay off this grind up the bourgeoisie stuff. It's a bit off-putting, even to fellow communists.
How am I supposed to find them if they're hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
You must mean my nose, as in my huge and highly functioning brain.
No,
oh.
I meant your nose, as in that swollen muck detector in the center of your face. It just happens to be perfectly calibrated for sensing communists. We really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology and olfaction.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get organized.
First, you'll have to locate the remaining communists in Martinaise. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact. Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic. Judging from the bust of Krasmazov and other revolutionary paraphernalia you discovered, it seems that the Capeside apartments may be a hotbed of communist activity. You should begin by interrogating those lawless malcontents at the Dock Workers Union. They're an obvious place to start.
Hang on, what will I do once I establish contact with my fellow communists?
You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists.
Wait, is that last part kind of counterproductive?
Not at all. Complaining about other communists is one of the most important parts of being a communist.
Alright, let's do it.
Here we go. Wake, brave worker. 'Tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters overhead.
Alright. I got comrades to sniff. Good morning, Kim.
Yes?
Try to spell.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you lean forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade. The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep. And yet, in the folds of his jacket, you can just perceive The stale and acrid traces of oil rags, transmission fluid, and brake pads. Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
Do you need something, detective?
Just as I suspected, you're no lieutenant, you're a mechanic!
I do like to hang around the motor pool every now and then, but that doesn't make me a mechanic. Sort of like how hanging around the liquor store hasn't made you into a master distiller.
Hey, I've been doing better!
You're right, detective. My apologies. Was there something else you wish to discuss?
Okay. So...
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Where is somewhere that they're not watching? One of my thoughts is, have I talked to you? No?
Hi, officer.
Hello.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I've questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
Sniff Kim. Yes!
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them.
Behold!
Everyone falls for that.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her.
Alright.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her, Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast! What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminding her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
So is that your skiff?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
A missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
Two odd guys have been wandering around here. Nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait. The like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where do they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
Oh, that's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Be seeing you. I am curious about... Oh. I am curious about the... Why can't... Why couldn't I fast travel from there? Okay, so I can only travel from specific spots. I am curious about looking at the computer again. Ooh. If I... Because now that I know the password, I might be able to get more information.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. The speaker comes.
Good morning. First, please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Please repeat. Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Thank you, Yvonne.
She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Maybe.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can
That's
thank
all for
you?
now.
And goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept artists?
Definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules. One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
What
In
about
its
the capital?
short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money.
Okay.
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but then came the delays.
Oh?
Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Riyal, with only half of the game finished.
Gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Skip the production schedule.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists.
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Alright.
They tried to make a 4 million Riyal game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
I could have... so they were done in by their own ambition.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Okay.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
This is some insane shit. Who were these people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that? That's a
Do
fuck
you
ton.
really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Oh, it's not done! Holy shit! Keep going. Oh, dear lord.
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
Keep going. Oh my god.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Just let the numbers wash over you. Okay, and that's it.
And
Wow!
that's it.
Wow! Jesus! That's so many! Okay, so that's what did him in?
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
The what now?
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the
When
air.
the project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't pay for it?
Always read the terms of service. And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for a legal action.
Wasn't there a copy of the game? A backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the Ice Bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
So what you missed was that this game planned to have like it was basically like radio call-in D&D, and you could have like 10,000 heads with like different that could be put on 10,000 different headless people, and I asked for the combination, like how many combinations could that be, and it's like, you really don't want to know how many that is. I'm like, I really do want to know, and it just gave me the number. So it's how many combinations unique combinations you can make of 10,000 of one thing and 10,000 of the other. Sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation.
That's not what her colleagues thought.
Is there anything else from this lead?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that
Start
seem
keeping
to
the
be added
basement, the
sometime
ice
later.
Read the notes at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay. Am I able to now interact with...
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
What are you talking about? Kim suggested that I might be able to get someone else to sign it. Right? So maybe I can talk to the dice maker?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm listening. Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells...
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Sure, I'm good. I hope...
Hold on, let me look at this thing.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. You We take the legal documents out of the youth center cuts into the ocean.
Okay, I guess I just have to find somewhere that Everard's lackeys aren't watching. Wherever that could be. I could probably also check to see if Claudia is still here. Actually...
The bear's eyes are still...
Alright, no. There's nothing there. If I just run by the building, I should be able to see if Claudia is still there. Okay, so she is still here. Oh! This is a way to make money? Holy shit.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes.
Okay, what to do? Other than just pick up a bunch of trash. Alright, looks like I'm doing this. Oh. It's probably only gonna make me like a fraction of $1. What the fuck is happening? God damn it. I wanna pick up the can. I want to clean up the streets of Revachol. Maybe I can retry this.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Do I have anything that influences my conceptualization? Okay, no. So, we'll just try again.
Wall. Nothing to get.
Fuck!
Why must we stop?
Because I want to believe, Kim. I want to believe. Alright, I think it's a good idea to just keep going up the coast. Excuse me?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Wow.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches.
Jesus.
Or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
God.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Okay, who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
A bad one.
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really don't.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
Alright.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism.
Alright.
Odd. There isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into Edodic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops. I just want to talk about music, and now there's a conflict. All of a sudden, it's too much. Threat, good. I like those.
But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Ooh, damn, Kim.
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking, too. Stay light, man.
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit?
Are there more skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you not part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Uh-huh.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Alright.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Enough about the scullery. Do you know anything about the murder that took place?
Murder?
A man was hanged at the backyard of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around. I am the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Oh my god.
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding something.
It's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why do you have that?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Scared where this is going.
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess,
It's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
Blow it up?
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
Okay.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Do you think it's good? What do you think about the jackets?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Why are you always so patronizing when cool possibilities cross our path?
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of that or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel like more of a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here?
Ask for the jacket!
You didn't around for your secret whisper party, did you?
Do I have anything that gives half-light? I don't think I do. It's just gonna be an extremely hard check. Yeah.
That ride is...
Hey, piss... Look...
These guys aren't scary. You're not scary. I have nothing to work with here. It's either begging or bullying. Or both.
Gentlemen, I need your jackets.
Why?
Look at the shit I'm wearing.
Yeah, like you said, total shit.
What? You didn't say that.
It's not shit, it's disco. That would be such a cool look on me.
The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and shrugs, obviously content with his uniform.
Fuck it, I don't deserve a cool jacket. I suck, please.
Fine. Fuck it. Here. Take it then.
It's true. He simply can't. It's called empathy. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Fuck that. You're not getting mine. My dad's a lawyer in La Delta. He'll have your badge.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
Wait, world fucker, you got a rich dad?
No. He's like a volunteer lawyer. A total bitch. Cites law and does dishes. You know what, cop? Fuck you. That's not what this is about. You're not getting my jacket.
Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad jacket anyway.
I'm not wearing that jacket.
Why not? You can really raise hell. Go undercover hard.
I don't think this case requires us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jacket will be useful at all. Do. I'm fine.
Look at this cute shit. How can we become skulls if you go around fraternizing with cops? Let's get the fuck out of here before anyone sees us.
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like confrontations, that's all.
What does he even give me? Wait, I'm a detective. I am going to load the quick save because I don't want to have the jacket that has a slur on it. But for what the hell?
That ride is fuck.
Hey.
What are the odds?
Look.
Damn it. One more time. I'll do it one more time.
That ride is.
Hey. Piss.
These guys aren't.
Okay. One more time. I'm just too curious.
That ride is.
Hey. Piss.
Hey!
No. Don't ask
Critical
anything.
success!
Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Wait, how?
Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be the Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Not even prospects, you're already aspiring to be kings!
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
Thank you, Cam!
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be a cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets!
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your yes, the jackets. You offer us your jackets like that and being polite, or no, yes, the jackets.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway.
Fuck.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Since you're, I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We can really raise hell, go undercover, hard.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Alright.
Cold-hearted cop.
Still, it's good to know we have a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to Euro. And fuck the world, all on its own, is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Well, now we have both jackets. Wait. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride into the night. The heel comes in handy too. It definitely makes you you some good 5 centimeters taller. But it could be that also making you sharper, more perceptive to your surroundings. That you've gained a new perspective. Darkening world, an elegant statement. A leather jacket that quite recently belonged to a hoodlum who understood love for what it really is. It is the hoodlum's nom de guerre written on the back. It's quite the statement. Alright, why don't we go back up the coast? Because there's more that we can investigate in that direction. Yeah, the church. Let me check. Okay. let's go up the coast. Just taking a nice walk with my good bud Kip. 2 peas in a pod we are. Hey, a rock. $2. Almost 3. God, whoa. Rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine must have been a big one. Chains trail off to the ocean. Who knows where? What's this?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing?
It's military. A service depot of some sort. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Could this structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
I'll come back to that later. God, this game is so pretty. Just look at it all, man. Cigarette butts cleaned under a rock brand. Take a mental note. Theory seems important somehow. Someone's made a campfire here. Oh fuck, is this where the shot could have been taken? Radio relay tower. Ladder's too rusty to climb. Relay tower coordinates beat traffic in the bay barely.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower and took the shot there.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast. There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the 3rd floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Probably not this place. Beard. A sea beard. This music, man. Oh, I see. It's like melancholic. Sticks in the brain. Oh. White polo shirt. Alright. Let's check out that northern part of the fishing village, why not? Is there some way that I can... I guess I can talk to her about it.
Yes, what is it? The Swallow, you mean? Freight.
Never mind. She doesn't want to say anything. Can I ask... Guy? Guess I can't anymore. The crab man. Okay. Right. Buzz hum. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. What is this place? Makeshift roof vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. The tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Coin-operated weighing machine has been used for a decade. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Mega Beano's prescription lenses. Who's Mega Beano? Whose idiotic idea were square and beige plastic frames anyways? Beige is a color that that does not look good on anyone, not to mention that seeing the world through these exceedingly thick lenses feels almost nauseating. The shirt, what's Polo anyway? Not really, no really, what the hell is Polo? This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who would leave it stuffed in a tear container? What kind of man would even wear a Polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. This way. Some real. Big wine canister, it's open and empty.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. It is death. It must be.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
So the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Studying the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
Oh, fuck.
Coagulated blood covers his black hair.
Oh.
One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Oh, fuck.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Just this one on the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
True. It feels disrespectful. Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
We know who this is. It's the working-class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
Because it's the most working-class death you've ever seen.
The leather jacket, one of the man's, that matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Do you think it'd be the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
Oh yes.
What about the alcohol? What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Alright.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Now look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Damn, that's sad. That's real sad. Let's fast travel back to the kinema, I guess.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. The cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
It could be a clue. Am I able to... Okay, yeah, Martinez waterfront. The kinema.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
And connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh.
We should try again during...
Anything else, detective?
I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against a metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from the Central's Jamrock Public Library. It belonged to someone named Billy Mejean.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. 57.
In the cabin, you see...
Alright. And just because it's on my mind... You.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam.
I haven't leveled up my empathy at all. Well, we didn't really progress the story. Or at least the main... kinda? I don't know. It feels like today was a lot of, you know, sidetracking and doing other things instead of pursuing the actual mystery, which, you know, maybe I should do more of. Who's to say? I did find a hole in the world, apparently. But not much else. I mean, effectively, the only thing I can do is continue to explore the other side of the place, so I can find if there is, you know, if there is a place where it could have been shot from. I sniffed Kim. I sang karaoke. And yeah, a drunk dead man. But you know, things happen. It's just the main story didn't progress, which is all right. Playing this game is a joy, always. The VOD will be up very soon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all Thursday, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to be doing Thursday. The background for Mass Effect 3 is not yet done. I'm still working on that, but until then, I will see y'all later. Peace.